Hi everybody, I'm Callie. Welcome back into the channel. Today we're going to be diving back into Mass Effect 2, and I could not be more ready and more excited to hop into our very first mission. Last episode we kind of just did the tutorial. We got to know Miranda a little bit, and we actually had more deep conversations with Jacob than with Miranda, but we also met the Illusive Man and figured out tiny bits and pieces of why they decided to put us back together. And surprisingly, we're actually working for Cerberus technically right now, which is kind of mind-blowing, but who knows, maybe they have changed their tune and are actually trying to save humanity instead of doing what they've been doing. But from our conversation with the Illusive Man, I have a feeling that they're still doing some of the more questionable things, questionable research things. I don't know who to trust. I feel like going into this, I can only trust Jacob, kind of. I don't trust Miranda. I don't really trust the Illusive Man. The Illusive Man's main reasoning behind why he brought us back is because we are a symbol. And I can kind of see that. Like, from his viewpoint, everything that he explained seemed very real. Like, he wasn't trying to pull any strings or anything like that. But I don't know, working for Cerberus just kind of like makes my spine tingle. It's like the medallion when it starts humming. Like, I just don't know if I can trust them or not. And the way that Miranda has been acting with us is very intense and very interesting. It seems almost like she's mad that we are a whole part of this operation. She made it very clear that she stands for Cerberus. She is very adamant about standing up for her company, and that some of our morals might be conflicted. I've been super excited to hop back in and do our very first mission together. I can't even begin to imagine what is about to happen. My mind was completely blown by that first episode. Like, I kept thinking about it after I finished that day. Like, my mind is blown. I don't know which way is up anymore. It was a very awesome, intense introduction to the second game, and I am very much looking forward to hopping in. So let's get started. Okay, so when I left you guys last time, I said that I was gonna go through the Codex afterwards, which I did. There was a lot of like repetitive stuff back from Mass Effect 1, but there were a couple things that I wanted to pull out and show you guys because they are new to the Codex. So I actually wrote some notes here. There was a couple in primary, and then secondary, there was just like an update to the timeline, which I believe... Was that in this one? No. Humanity, maybe? Yeah, our like timeline. So we read through all of this in the first Mass Effect, but there was an update down here at the bottom. So 2183, Geth led by Rogue Spectre Saren Arturius attacked the Citadel, ensuing in a battle that cost thousands of lives. A few weeks later, the SSV Normandy is ambushed and destroyed. Commander Shepard is presumed dead. And now it says the current date, 3 years later, pretty much. 2 years later, sorry, I'm really bad at math. 2 years later. So I thought that was interesting that they added that in here. They also added like some of the Thresher malls and stuff like that. But I thought this part was actually pretty good to go over. So, and then there was some stuff about like the Illusive Man that I wanted to read through again with you guys.
Immediately following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an Illusive Man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva. The sole figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing EZO, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist. Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the Illusive Man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose him.
Yeah, seems very intense. And that's what I kind of remembered from Cerberus from the first one, is that they were doing human experimentations. I didn't know about the assassinated politicians, but very interesting that we are now aligned with Cerberus. And there's this, like, they're calling it like a shift in Cerberus. So Cerberus is trying to save humanity, but we can't, like, forget about all of the bad stuff that Cerberus has done in the past. Like, they're still under the same Illusive Man, so it's very interesting. I don't know who to trust.
The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Illusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Illusive Man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
And now we're, like, tied in with this guy. I mean, we don't really have a choice. It's not like we were like, oh, save us. We need help. We need to be reconstructed and billions of dollars need to be spent to save us. Like, he saved us. I understand that. But how does it look now that we are... I mean, I'm guessing we're going to run into our crew at some point. I'm at least hoping that we are. But, like, how does it look that we're working technically for Cerberus right now under this guy who has this huge reputation that no one really wants to touch with a 10-foot pole? Like, it's very interesting. I'm very much looking forward to coming through and seeing what happens. So we are going to Freedom's Progress
colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction, is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community. The communications blackout followed an upgrade of the colony's small military force, supplemented by mechs and security drones, with high-powered tower-mounted Guardian lasers. Colonists complained about construction cost overruns, delays, noise, and damage to the local environment. They also feared the defense array could be seen as provocative to their world's neighbors. Such fears may not have been baseless. Authorities have still offered no explanation for the communications blackout, fueling rumors of plagues, natural disasters, or a cult-inspired mass suicide. Located in strategically insignificant space, Freedom's Progress colony had once offered residents spectacular rainbows, lush marshlands, and stunning mountain ranges. Its potential as an agricultural settlement and tourism wonderland rivaled that of any Alliance colony.
Interesting. There's a lot of weird stuff going on down there. I'm pretty sure, isn't Freedom's Progress the place that we're going? Yeah, Freedom's Progress. All the colonists of Freedom's Progress have mysteriously vanished. The Illusive Man would like a team to investigate the disappearances. So this was kind of like our opener to the Illusive Man saying, hey, go check it out for yourself. This is why I saved you. We need to figure out what's going on and you need to find some stuff. So that is where we are. I'm excited to do our first mission. You escape the Cerberus medical facility. The Illusive Man is the next likely source of information. Okay, so now we just need to... A ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay. All right. Well, I think we're ready. We've talked to everyone. I've looked at everything. I'm guessing we're going to the docking station. Mission complete. Wow, that's really loud. This is interesting. Experience gained, level earned, squad points. Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with the operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. I'm running security sweeps. So what is that, like, is he writing this like summary. That's what it seems like. We got some bonuses. Let's go. For importing a level 52 character. So we get to start at level 3. Nice. We have some credits. Element 0. And all of the iridium, palladium, and the platinum that we got. Nice. And we got some paragon and a little bit of renegade points. This is our new heavy grenade launcher. Yeah, the noob tuber. And I guess we found some credits and got funded by Cerberus. Okay, cool.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The Illusive Man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What are the odds of success? Or actually, I want to ask this one first. Yeah, what about my authority?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the Illusive Man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Okay.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
I miss seeing our face. I kind of want to take my helmet off because I miss seeing like our Shepard.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
How do they leave behind no evidence? That doesn't really sound like Geth or Reapers, because like you at least see like the spikes of them converting, or like you see those like crazy looking like Reaper pod things that were just kind of like set up everywhere in some of the places that were taken over. How did they leave behind nothing? Someone could still be alive down there.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yeah. Plus we would get a lot of information. Oh, it's gonna be creepy here, isn't it? I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken. All right, we got some paragon. We got an additional weapon. Let's go. What weapon is that? We have a machine pistol. Nice, a sniper rifle. Let's go. Let's check this out. Ooh. Wow, that's a zoomy scope. Holy moly. That's very zoomy. Okay. I think I might just keep this this one out for now. And I think we also have some points. I'm gonna go ahead and auto level him. Okay. Same with her. And then for us, I think, I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do. I think I was gonna throw it into tactical cloak. Oh, we don't have any points, never mind. I thought we leveled up and got points. Okay. Just kind of taking a look around here. I don't know if loot is like similar in this game as it was in Mass Effect 1. Oh, there's like nothing here. Oh my gosh, this is creepy.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
That's strange. I don't know what that is. Place is giving me the creeps.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
It's very strange. Almost like they went willingly. How else would there be like no signs of battle and stuff? Can't get in there. Okay. Oh, there's
Hear
some.
that? That sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled over the call.
Whoa, that was a big kick.
Here goes. Make activity.
There's more.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh, geez, I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Shoot
Oh,
them
just
before
kidding.
they take out your shield.
Red is good. All right, let's go ahead and you use that. Can you explode that thing? Okay, it's down. There's another one. Wow, this is hard to get used to this gun. All right. I don't know if I have to be targeting for him to
Have a
levitate.
nice trip.
Oh no, okay. Oh, there's more over here.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Interesting. This is a very zoomy gun, so I think I might have to like incorporate more guns into my gameplay. In Mass Effect 1, I pretty much just kept the sniper rifle out and I kind of just like no-scoped people that were close to me. But I think until we get a better one, I might just have to like bring it out for more intense, like far away battles. I don't know. It was almost like too zoomy to do right there. Can I take those? No. There's some stuff on the wall over here. Highlight individual nodes to match symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all the circuits before you run out of time. Interesting. Oh, so this is our new like lock picking. Okay. Start bypass. Oh. This is interesting. Like a memory game. Interesting. 2,000 creds. Okay. And some metagel. I've noticed that all of our looting just gives us like credits. It doesn't give us any
They've
like
seen us.
Okay. Holy crap, this thing is wild. This like machine gun pistol is crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. There we go. But yeah, we mostly get like credits. There's no like ammo drops or gun drops or armor drops anymore. It's very interesting.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
It's Tally!
Wait, Shepard?
Oh my god,
I'm
it's
not taking any
Tally!
chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
Oh, it's
Shepard?
Tally!
Is that... You're alive?
It's me.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You're pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're
Oh,
well
God.
within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Why did Vitor come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
All right, we need to team up. How is she not more excited? I was expecting her to be like, oh, it's Shepard or something, or like give us a hug, or I don't know if they do that.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
Oh god.
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Why do you hate Cerberus? I mean, I get it, but I want to know why.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
Oh, dang.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Okay.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far
Do
side.
we get to bring Tally back on? I'm excited to finally like run into one of our crewmates. What are the odds of us running into her here? What is she? I mean, I guess because Vitor was here and she's looking for him, but she's like running a whole crew now. It's crazy. Wow, look at all this. Like anytime we get close to the computer, it like turns on. That's actually really cool. All right, nothing in here worth looting. Doesn't look like it.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Where'd they go? That was strange. I saw them, but they disappeared.
Ready.
Whoa. He's like hiding back there. It's creepy. All right, start bypass. Okay, so the time's up there. I was like, I feel like I'm running out of time. I feel like I did that one a little bit longer. Oh no, I can't get out. Guys.
Sure thing.
All right, nothing else
Be
in
right
here.
there.
Use overload on them.
Overload, so this one. Okay.
Whoa!
Jeez.
This should scramble the system.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, it's down. It's down.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed
Holy
on
crap.
ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
Why?
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
I guess because he's like, he was here during the attack. He would probably know what's going on. We need to hurry and get to him. What's this? Just like a balcony. Okay. Nothing else in here. There's more drones. What else can we do? We have this like disruptor ammo, rips through shields and shreds synthetic targets. Okay. I'm gonna die. Did that heal us?
Target down.
Perfect!
Okay, there we go.
One left.
Can you use this again?
Here we go. Yeah!
Miranda is
Shepard,
wild.
We're inside the loading dock.
She's like, yes.
Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to
No.
Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll
Okay.
take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Q and E. Okay. Q, E.
On it.
Heading to
I'm
cover.
gonna wait here. I don't know how I feel about this gun. I might try to switch to this like Predator heavy pistol because I kind of don't like this machine pistol at all. It's all over the place. What's that? Oh my god, for a second I thought that was Tally. Heat-seeking missiles? Holy crap.
That mech's got heavy armor plating.
Oh no.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be
man.
one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Wow, language. Do we still have our grenade launcher? Oh, we don't have any ammo in it. Unfortunate. Okay, well, let's try to use that and some of this.
Overload will take out their shield.
Holy crap. Can we do anything else? Nope. Rips enemies apart at the molecular level, stops health regeneration. Okay. Alright, yep.
On target.
Get over here. Clear the blast zone.
Let's go. Destroyed. What's this? Fragile crate. There's nothing in there? Okay. What's this? Power cells? Ooh, heavy weapon ammo. Let's go. And another safe. Oop, I didn't mean to click that one. I'm really bad at memory games. Oops. Okay. Oh no, we don't get a chance to do. Oh, you only get one try. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, well that's a good lesson to learn. Only get one shot.
Oh, what's this?
Heavy weapon ammo must. I don't know what that said. Found some iridium. I feel like the things that are popping up on the side, they go away so quickly. Like I barely have a chance to even register what's going on. Okay, so did I loot everything over here? I just want to make sure we got all the loot before we proceed. Some meds. Oh, there they are. Okay.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard.
Okay.
He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Okay. Nothing else is in here. These poor people, a bunch of her people died. It was kind of their fault though, because they pushed forward when we said that we were going to stick together and they just wanted to get to him first. They don't trust us at all, which I understand, especially since they've apparently had some beef in the past 2 years. Well, we haven't been here.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
He's like having a mental breakdown. You're safe now.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms.
Oh, that's cool. It said to perform a paragon action, use the right mouse button. That's actually pretty cool.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Tell us what happened.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it
Reapers?
together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
A collector? What's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Well, that's not good.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you.
freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
How did you escape?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans.
Wow.
Only human colonies have been hit.
Strange. Why only humans?
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Well, no wonder why we weren't able to find any, like, sign of struggle. They got infiltrated by these, like, crazy mechanical bugs that just, like, sting you and freeze you. That's crazy. Why?
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Illusive Man can figure it out.
Maybe.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Yeah, he's probably traumatized. Thank you, Vitor.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man.
Yeah.
Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Praza was an idiot. You betrayed us. Something bad happened, and that's why they like took over the flotilla. You should join us, Tally. Vitor goes with Tally. Vitor has to come with us. We could just take the Omni tool, right? You're welcome to take Vitor's Omni tool data. Yeah, we can just like transfer it. There's no reason. We've got all the information we need from him, but I want Tally to join us.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Man, I was concerned about this. I literally talked about this in my introduction with you guys today. I was worried that we're going to run into our squad members. They're going to figure out that we're working for Cerberus, and they're not going to want anything to do with us. Damn. Okay, well, Vitor should go with Tally. I don't think... We just need the data. We don't need him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care.
Yeah.
Tally will give us the Omni tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
No,
We're ready for
I
pickup.
don't want Tally to leave. This stinks. I don't want... I want my crew back, damn it.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Having friends pays off. What about Vitor's data? I want to know about the data.
The data from his Omni tool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
You don't seem surprised. Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Tell me more about the Omega-4 relay.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Okay. Why do they have interest in humans, do you think?
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
They're using them. They're using them. They might be making like an army or something, or maybe experimenting, maybe turning them into like biotic. I don't know. They could do a number of things to them. It would almost be like relief. I know it sounds bad, but it would almost be a relief if they were just killing them, because then they're just trying to take out the human society and civilization. That would be a more plausible reason for like, okay, Shepard's a human. She killed one sovereign. We need to just destroy human races. But this is actually more scary because they're doing something with those poor people.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
It's crazy. What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I can't do it alone. I want my crew back.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
No, I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust.
Yes.
The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Oh, I can ask about them individually. We already know about Tally.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
So maybe eventually. Maybe if Tally finishes her mission, she'll come back to us. Maybe. What about Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Makes sense given his past with his father.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Wow, so she's gone up in the ranks.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
What? He's missing?
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Well, that gets rid of my theory that he's the Shadow Broker. Okay. I want my team back. They're all like split up all over. Oh my god.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
And the second thing?
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Is it Joker? It's Joker! Oh my god!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
It's Joker!
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got
Oh my
lucky.
god.
With a lot of strings attached.
Oh my heart.
How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
Do you really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad.
I hate that I'm crying
Saved
right
your
now.
life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
What is that? Oh my god, it's a Normandy! It looks just like it. They put this together for us? They remade the Normandy? SR2? Oh, I got chills. I got chills all over my body. Oh my god, look at it, it's beautiful. What the heck?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
We have to name it Normandy again. Normandy 2.0. Oh my god, they put the Normandy on there. Oh my gosh. Oh. This is so cool. We have Joker. I was so sad about the whole squad not being with us, but at least we have one of our people back. And we have a new Normandy. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait to see the inside. Let's go. That was really nice of them to make a Normandy for us. Holy crap. Okay, so it looks like we're level 5. We have 2 squad points. Collectors confirmed as sources of attacks on Freedom's Progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali Zora to the migrant fleet. We'll examine his Omni tool data for anything useful. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade. Oh, that's what it said when it popped up on the side of the screen. You need to recruit a head scientist. Okay, interesting. It's a heavy weapon upgrade that'll give us plus 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity. Power cell technology used by heavy weapons is fairly old, but can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell and allow for more total shots to be fired. Nice. So that's how we get weapon upgrades. We have to hire like a whole head scientist. Wow. We got some funding. 10,000. Wow. And we found some credits. And we found some iridium. Nice. Oh my gosh. Joker's back. We have a Normandy. Okay. It's like easing the pain. Look at Joker. It's... Oh my gosh. Oh, it looks so good. They did a paint job. It looks very similar. And the music. Whoa. This looks amazing. It's built just like
Welcome
it.
aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
But with a paint job.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Okay. This is my ship. Like, I don't even know what she would say. Okay, just good point. Good point.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Yeah.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Oh my god, we have a
The crew like to
Siri.
refer to me as Edie.
Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Oh, I can't wait to tour the Normandy. Galaxy map. Use the galaxy map to pick up destinations for the Normandy. Okay. Ooh, we get a private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Ooh, that's new. Ooh, an armory. Oh, I skipped it by accident. We get the elevator and captain's quarters. Ooh, we get a room. Get to your personalized cabin to customize your appearance. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Okay, in the tech lab. All right, so we're definitely gonna go get that guy first that they're telling us to do. We're getting a lot of stuff popping up in our journal, so let's read through some of this real quick. Holy crap! The professor, biological weapons expert. I have to go like pick them up. Wait, the convict? Exceptional biotic ability, Jack, no last name known. Criminal background, currently in custody. Why the heck would we want him on our crew? Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Well, I guess that's why. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except that the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. What a terrible name. I mean, prison ship. That's a horrible name for a ship. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. So I'm guessing we would have to go, like, find them? Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, Omni-tool expert and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. So what happens if we, like, open this? Yeah, we actually have to go pick them up. Wow. Okay. This is cool. What a way to meet our crew. The Warlord, Dr. O'Keir. Millennia of combat and strategic experience. Rumored familiarity with collector technology. I think this is the one we're supposed to go get first, right? Corliss? That doesn't sound like the place. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. I wonder if he knows Rex. Dr. O'Keir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people with the genophage and is believed to have contacted the collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Okay. The Professor, Dr. Morden Solis, biological weapons expert, light weapons training with Solarian Special Task Group. Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. So this is the one, right? Talk to Arya at Afterlife for information about Morden Solis. Yeah, so I think that's who we're supposed to find first. Citadel, the Council. While they were never completely supportive before, it may be worth contacting the Council and informing them of recent events. We should probably do that. Go to the Citadel and request a meeting with the Council. This is like so much thrown at you at once. Another dossier for the veteran. Meet with Zaid Masani. Travel to Omega and pick up the Infamous Mercenary. Who's this one? Expert in both personal and small unit combat, unparalleled mercenary soldier and bounty hunter, known for a willingness to get the job done no matter the cost. Zaid Masani is without a doubt the most feared mercenary and bounty hunter in the galaxy. His services have been retained by Cerberus at an extremely high cost. He is currently awaiting pickup on Omega. Okay. Master Thief. Master of Stealth and Infiltration. Skilled hacker and information specialist. Operates completely off the grid. No criminal record. He is not the most famous thief in the galaxy. She's the best. Ah. Dang. Trained in the arts of stealth and infiltration, she has acquired artifacts and information from all over the galaxy, and yet maintains a completely clean criminal record. She's awaiting rendezvous with Shepard on the Citadel in the Zakira ward. I like the sound of this one. So I wonder if I can pick up all of these people, or if I can only like pick and choose. I'm wondering. We also have a couple side assignments already. Wow. Normandy crash site? The Alliance has found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alkira. They have asked that a monument be placed on site and any sign of the remaining 20 missing crew members recovered. We can actually go see the crash site of the Normandy. I feel like we should go do that first. Like, I would like to really see. I want to go. I want to see what it is. And then a monument. Project Firewalker. Rosalie lost. Cerberus' Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planetside exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs to the whereabouts. Could we get like a Mako through this? Can we use their vehicle after? Travel to Ziona and search for the Hammerhead prototype vehicle and any signs of Doctors Case and Lloyd. Wow, that is a lot to do right off the bat. Holy crap. All right, first things first, I'm gonna go around and talk to some of our crew members and just kind of like explore our new Normandy. I'm very excited about this. Looks like we have like a private terminal here. Team status, upgrades, unread messages, and archives messages. Wow. So we can check out our team status. Oh, wow. Wow. Loyalty. This is so cool. Miranda, loyalty normal, abilities overload, warp, and slam. Weapons, submachine guns, and heavy pistols. Cycle appearance? Wow, we can change her outfit. I kind of like this one on her. It looks nice. This is very like cyberpunk. It's cool. Jacob, loyalty normal, abilities pull, incendiary ammo, and he likes heavy pistols and shotguns. Okay. And I'm guessing these are other crew members that we can pick up. I wonder if these slots are saved for like maybe Rex and Tally, and I'm just hopeful that maybe we'll run into like Tally again, or we'll run into Rex. I feel like we have to get them back eventually, right? Like, what was the point of keeping him alive, Rex alive, and I don't know. Because there's like a perfect amount of like spots that are like vacant for Ashley, Rex, Tally, and Garrus. I wonder. How many, hang on real quick. I just wanted to see how many are there like highlighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I guess we can go and pick up all of those people. I think there was like 6 on the dossier. Review your upgrades. About upgrades. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers. Upgrade. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or research using the research terminal. Okay. Okay. I guess we don't have anything yet. We have to hire the specialist, I think is why it's not there. Holy messages. I guess we have been gone for a couple years. Counselor Anderson. It's Anderson! On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Man, everyone's pissed off that we're working with Cerberus. I knew this was gonna happen. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. It's from the Illusive Man. Shepard, we reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. He's been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You won't find him on Omega. Wait, you will find him on Omega, sorry, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of it personally. Okay. Lost contact with the survey ship. Excuse me. Oh, this is the Project Firewalker. It's just like a briefing. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Ziona. Okay. So cool. We get like a message for things. It's not just like pumped into our to-do list. We're actually getting like messages. That's cool. This is about the Normandy crash site from Admiral Hackett. Our scans in the Yamada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to the place of the monument and be the first to walk on the site. That's so sweet. There's still 20 crew members unaccounted for. If you find any signs of the lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes might find some closure. Wow, that's really cool. Recon HUD? It's from the Illusive Man. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent a hood that Cerberus issues to convert operatives. It has additional microframe functions. The hood is in your quarters. I think we're wearing the hood right now. It did have some cool perks on it. It's just strange that it says you might not want to show your face everywhere you go. Okay. I guess we are like kind of famous now. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology and need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on planet Ait, Typhon City, in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. Okay. Also from the Illusive Man. He is just like blowing us up. He's like, I've brought you back. You're gonna do all of my work for me. We recently had an incident involving Geth at one of our outposts. Don't worry, I'm not sending you to chase anything down. Our operative waged a highly successful battle against the Geth and credited their success to a new advanced electric attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. It's called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so that you can examine it for yourself and see if it's deemed worthy. Oh, okay. We got a new gun. Rendezvous with Kasumi Gato. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Gato, and convinced her to work with you. I am interested in learning Kasumi Gato, actually. There you'll find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Wait, travel to Zakiri. You'll find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden, to begin the rendezvous. Wow. Okay. Financial services. Oh my god. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical document. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of... How many zeros are there? 100K? We finished Mass Effect 1 with like millions. What? 100K? Yeah, modest administration fees, my butt. Thank you for your banking with extension. Oh my god, delete. All right, so these are, I'm guessing, the ones that I've just read. Cool. I like this system. This is actually really cool. I like how they've like incorporated this into the gameplay. It feels like we're actually like beep beep beep. All right, we're gonna go on this mission or whatever. Like we can get mail. It's pretty cool. Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
The pleasure's mine. What is she, my secretary?
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No, sure.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you do here?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Is that all?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So you're a counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Yeah, it's good you're here.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Mental health is so important. That's actually really cool that she's here to like look after the mental health of our crew, like especially when you're going on missions like this. It's pretty wild. What do you think of Cerberus?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Does Cerberus hate aliens?
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That makes sense. Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Illusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That's kind.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Wow, that is crazy. I did brace you. Let's not get wild. I'd catch you. I'd drop you. No, we would catch you. We would catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I think that's it, right? Yeah, no.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe
Cool,
we'll
we get a
talk later.
yeoman. That's really cool. Wow. This is so different. All right, so Joker wanted to talk to us up here. Let's go see what he wants. Haptic aptive interface. I feel like could not say that word. Oh, there's the EDI. Let's talk to Joker first, and then we'll talk to EDI.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Oh my gosh, that's very deep. This ship is just a copy. It's too good to be true. It is way too good to be true. I've been wondering that from the get-go. Like, you spent so much time and money to save our life. Now you're rebuilding the Normandy for us, a very, very expensive, advanced ship, and you've added luxury to it, and we have all of these people that he wants to like squad us up with that are like amongst the most top. Like the money amount is just like mind-blowing to me. I feel like it's too good to be true.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us.
Also
We're staying
true.
though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
I'm so happy that Joker is on board. I am very, very happy that he is here.
Yes, Shepard.
What is this room? We obviously know what it is.
What's this area of the ship?
Cockpit.
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
So what are you?
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Do you have a name?
Why are you named EDI?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
What do you do?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Illusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
What kind of additional functions?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
That sounds a little bit sketchy. Cyber warfare.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Wow,
On
that's
the
handy.
defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That's impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
AI
Or might
bad.
have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
I love Joker. What kind of monitoring devices you mentioned? We're being spied on. Like the Illusive Man 100% has access to EDI, or ED, sorry. They're definitely listening to everything in this ship right now.
The Illusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
And that's what it's called.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Talk about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Classified.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Illusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Interesting. How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
This is sketchy. Resources?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering
What
that
the
question.
heck? What kind of block? Like, who are these people in line with? That we can't know about the resources, where they came from. We can't know about how many different, what are they called? Squads, groups, pods, something like that, and how they connect with one another. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about building the Normandy? Who are these people? I think that was everything that we could ask.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Yeah, what is this room? Yeah, we talked about everything.
That's all for now.
Okay.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Strange. Strange. I'm getting some weird vibes. Alright, well, let's just keep our head down, do our missions that we're supposed to do, and secretly try to uncover what is actually going on here. Because that's really our only choice. So this looks like it's the armory. Oh, wow, look at this place. Weapons locker. Oh, it tells you like what they use. So we use sniper rifle, machine pistol, which I hate, heavy pistol, and grenade launcher. Mantis. Wow, cool. We have 2 options for this one. Choose. Oh, the arc projector. Let's give the arc projector a try. The grenade launcher is good, but like we barely ever get any kind of ammo for it. So what does this do? Lightning like a bolt that hits its first target. A sophisticated auto-targeting system. Paints succeeding targets with ionized laser, allowing the electricity to take the path of the least resistance and arc between them. Wow. An entire enemy strike team can be shocked to death with a few pulls of the trigger. Let's try it out. Okay, we can't change any of their stuff yet. Okay. Cool. So I'm guessing we'll get like upgrades as time goes on and stuff. Oh, look, it's Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
Aww.
It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
I like Jacob so far. It's a risky assignment.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Illusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What kind of issues?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
That's true. Yeah, I appreciate your honesty. That's something that I said about him when I first met him. Like, he's just very honest. He's always been that way.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're 2 of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I like Jacob. He was like the first one to tell us about who we are actually working for, which is something that's really important. It was a good quality to see he's being very honest about Cerberus and how he feels about them. This is really cool. Must be like the grab drive or something, I don't know. Alright, what's over here? Armory Tech Lab. Briefing Comm Room. Wow, this is cool. It's like a little meeting room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Illusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Entanglement, you say? That sounds useful.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only 1 quantum bit of data at a time.
Dang.
In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, 1 link to each world.
That's crazy.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, 2 subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Illusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Illusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's very cool.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. Tech lab.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Wow. Okay. You gotta go find a scientist. Okay, so back out over here. I'll take that elevator in a second, but first I want to see.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I have. No, we haven't. You lied. You have one job, Kelly. One job. Oh, it's the other part of the tech lab. Okay, so we can't get in there yet.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Cool. Elevator. There's 4 floors? Oh my god. All right, let's go to the captain's cabin last. We'll go to crew quarters first. Crew deck. Life support, crew quarters. Oh my god, this place is huge. Medical lab. Oh look, this looks normal. This looks like how the old Normandy looked. It's actually very similar.
Surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
This is cool.
I'm sorry,
Is that Dr.
Princess.
Chakwas?
Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
What's going on over here? Mess Sergeant Gardner? We have a cook?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
That's true. How can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Just give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel.
Namby-pambies.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
He is a character. What are your responsibilities?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Yeah, I was just thinking this. Janitor and a cook?
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Ew!
This ain't no luxury liner.
Ew!
You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel.
Oh my
and
god.
I catch what falls through the cracks.
Ew!
Through the cracks.
Oh my god, and now he's making poop jokes. Well, we're not eating here. We will be eating at the Citadel / wherever we can find other food. Or if it's like prepackaged. It's disgusting.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Wow, okay.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
He sounds like some sort of like 70s announcer. I don't know, like I'm just getting like Game Show Network vibes from his voice acting. It's very interesting. I like him.
I won't take any more of your time.
He's crazy, but I enjoy him. His banter seems very fun. All right, so we also picked up a side quest to get some ingredients for him. The main battery.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Gunnery officer. Wow. This is very cool. All right, I definitely want to go see. I'm like 99% sure that this is Dr. Chakwas. Maybe it's not. Her hair looks kind of darker, actually. I got excited for a second. I thought it was. It is Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
It is Dr. Chakwas. It's good to see you.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here.
Me
the kind
too.
of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Oh yeah, that's right. She likes that whining and dining. I remember when we talked to her, she said that she became a doctor on board ships because she wanted to travel and see the world.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I wonder if we can find her one. Why'd you leave the Alliance?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
So you need to fly.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I could see that. After being on a ship for so long and exploring, and like she said, the creaks, the smells, the sound of being on a ship, I can see how she wouldn't feel at home being stuck on a planet.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Oh, Dr. Chakwas. Her odds of survival.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together.
True.
I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Wow, what a wholesome conversation. I'm really glad that Dr. Chakwas is here. And like, I don't know, that I really, really enjoyed this entire conversation. That was put together really well.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
All right. Very nice. So we can find some brandy at a store somewhere. We need to get her her brandy. What's this? Oh, it's Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Okay. And this is the Edie's core.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Why do we have a door to AI core? Is it gonna be like that Disney movie with like the AI house that like takes over and we have to destroy the AI? I have a bad feeling, especially with how like Joker was kind of hesitant towards Edie, and we know that there's classified files and hardware on Edie. That is a little bit worrisome. Like I should be able to get into any area of this ship. Like as someone who is like the captain of this brig, like we should be able to access there shouldn't be any locked doors. It seems very strange.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Well, she has a whole office here. Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I want to know about you.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Illusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You're cocky. You're genetically modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect?
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Maybe that's why she's so standoff, because she's dealing with a lot of stuff. I mean, she does act like a robot. I mean, she's obviously very skilled in a lot of ways, and she's had genetic modifications, which makes sense. I still feel like I can't trust her.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Okay. Oh, dang, I think I missed the opportunity to ask her more stuff.
Thanks for the information, Miranda.
I might have messed that up because I wanted to get to know her.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Let's see if we can talk to her again and ask the different questions.
Commander.
Okay, I can investigate. All right, I didn't miss out on it. Nice. So, Normandy status, and what do you do here?
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Illusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Illusive Man, updating our status.
Okay. So another ear and mouth for him.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. We've already asked her everything else.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Okay. I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
So this is her area. I feel strange, like, walking behind her. She has a window! Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see our crew, our captain's quarters. It's probably amazing in there. This ship was definitely designed with, like, comfort in mind, all the way down to, like, the lighting. Do you remember the Normandy? Like, the OG Normandy? All of the lighting was very, like this over here, where it's just super bright and, like, military and clean and sterilized feeling. I mean, this is still, like, very clean feeling, but there are, like, comfort in the chairs. Like Joker said, they added leather. There's a mess, like, sergeant with cooking stuff. This is just wildly different, and, like, it takes human comfort into it, and I think that's really nice. All right, starboard observation deck. Why can't we go there?
Starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay. Women's restroom. See, they have, like, restrooms and stuff, so I don't know. It's just very different. Crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Oh, well, that's really sad. Oh, it's just highlighting this. All right, so they just have, like, bunk beds and stuff. Nothing crazy going on in here. The women's restroom. What's on this side? Port observation and life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
Strange.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay. This must be the men's restroom, yeah.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
That's actually really cool. It's also really creepy because she's in the bathroom. I don't know if I like that. All right, let's go down to engineering. This is probably going to remind me of Tally. Monitoring station. Kodiak drop shuttle. Ah, is that the one that is like our Mako, but it's different? Let's look at the Codex real quick.
The Systems Alliance. With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate.
Wow.
The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the Illusive Man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
Wow. Crazy. The new EZO drive core. They've mentioned that like a few times. It's actually in the technology section here. It was very interesting to read about what that is.
The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in the cockpit.
Dang.
Officially named the Kodiak, the drop shuttle is better known to Alliance Marines as the Combat Cockroach due to its appearance and durability.
I love that.
The vehicle's robust environmental sealant technology exposes few vulnerable parts to the elements. First tested in the sulfuric acid clouds and extreme temperatures of Venus, the Kodiak can land in hard vacuum, high pressure, and temperatures from near absolute zero to over 900 degrees Celsius.
Dang.
A true contragravitic vehicle, the Kodiak's substantial Element Zero core allows flight by entirely countering the vehicle's mass. Its small thrusters are for directional control only. So if the mass effect field fails, the vehicle becomes a proverbial 3 million credit coffin. The unarmed shuttle forgoes weaponry space for active masking, electronic countermeasures, and a robust kinetic barrier system, ideal for dropping troops undetected.
Just a casual 3 mil. Everything on here is so expensive. It's crazy. All right, we also got one for humanity.
A political economic pact for collective colonial security. The Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165 and assumed leadership in 2183, with former Alliance Captain David Anderson presiding. Many species regard humanity as a rogue race, and its 2183 victory following the attack on Eden Prime as a brutal and calculated sacrifice of its military rivals. Humans allegedly leveraged military victory into a political one, carving associate membership out of the violently depopulated Council. Because of the human Spectre Shepard's pivotal role in saving the Council, many analysts conclude several humans will be made candidates for Spectre status, further solidifying the human contribution to galactic peace. By achieving in decades what others waited centuries to receive, especially after so bloody a conflict, humans have guaranteed themselves deep hostility and fear throughout the galaxy.
I hope I read. I'm feeling like I made the wrong choice. I've been feeling this for a while now in Mass Effect 1, in the ending when you can save the Council or choose not to. I didn't realize everything's been a blind playthrough, so I felt like if I went and saved the Council, that the Sovereign would have thrived and still been alive. I'm not sure if there was like an alternate ending like that. I might actually go through and watch somebody else's playthrough to see what happens, or you guys can comment below, like, can I save both? Like, can I kill the Sovereign but also save the Council? I feel like I really messed up there. But it's an interesting twist on, like, humanity kind of, like, becoming a bigger deal. Now we have human colonies disappearing. I don't know. It's just it's very interesting. I wonder if they're linked together or Or not. I wonder.
In the early... Living beyond the Omega-4 mass relay in the Terminus systems, the mysterious Collectors species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, Collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands.
My God.
Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal Collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators.
Jeez.
Acting together, Collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
Scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing. I thought it was also interesting that they put in here Collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds. I wonder if they're turning the humans into more Collectors and if that's how they're made. Or if it's because simply in their name, they're Collectors, so they're maybe like collecting humans, I don't know, for experimentation. I don't know. It sounds bad either way. I think this is probably for the gun, right? Haptic advanced adaptive interface, yeah. And security mechs. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put these two into tactical cloak so that we can start getting an incinerate started. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Purchase. And that way we can get incinerated starting, and then we can start doing AI hacking. I think that would be a really good thing to do. Although I might put more into operative before I start to do that. I'm not sure how important AI hacking is. Turn synthetic enemies against their own allies. It's actually a pretty good thing to have. What is this doing? Just recharge time for our tactical cloak. Damage bonus. Nice. And duration. Okay. So, let's see. We have... How did we get these new ones? Overlord. Travel to planet Ayit. Did we already read this one? A Cerberus station on the planet Ayit has gone off the grid. No, this was from our message. Okay. Then we also picked up the special ingredients for our chef and the brandy for Dr. Chakwas. All right. Port what? Engineering. Oh, there's some people in here.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up. Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I love his accent. I also like how he says Gabby. Do you guys need anything?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What's the issue?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why don't you have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Okay. Where's your training? Where's your training?
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
But you left the Alliance?
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Interesting. I wonder, I'm guessing that's what Anderson's gonna talk about our... We deserve a chance to speak for ourselves. They're saying that we were delusional? Holy moly. How the heck did that happen? With his clout died out? Like, what does that even mean? God, leave it to the Alliance to just... or whatever's going on over there. To just completely taint our name every single time with them, I swear. It doesn't even matter who's in... That's frustrating.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the Illusive Man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Okay, what about you, Gabby?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags. Okay.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Interesting conversation. We also have another entry assignment for them. Find the T6 FBA couplings. Okay.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you, Shepard.
Aw. So this must be our... maybe like our jump drive or something like that? I don't know. What's this?
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Oh, the Mass Effect core. Okay. Cool. Very cool. That was a good conversation with them, too. Wow, the dialogue in this game has definitely picked up. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's written, like, very well so far. I'm enjoying it a lot.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we already went through there. All right, so up to our captain's cabin. I'm actually really excited to see what's in here. Whoa, look at the fish tanks. Oh, look at the fish tanks. This looks really cool. Is this a... oh my gosh, it's a skylight. Wow, you can actually hear the water running too. That's really nice. All right, so we have our like private terminal over here. Did we miss any messages while we've been rocking around? Is that a picture of Liara? Our trophies. Save humanity through the galaxy, throughout the galaxy from certain annihilation. This is cool. Kill 100 enemies with melee attacks. We only have one death for melee. You can tell that I never use melee in this game. Kill 2,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. We almost have that one. We have the 1,000 enemies and 250. Finish 1, 2, and 3 with the same character. Establish or rekindle a romantic relationship. Have a romantic relationship. Oh, they have like insanity badges. That's cool. Confront the Shadow Broker. Wow. This is really cool. It makes it very Wait, why wasn't this one highlighted? Unlock 15 new Mass Effect 2 Codex entries. We did that. Why don't we have this color? It makes like 100%ing the game much more like I kind of want to, because we're given like badges and stuff in this one. I don't think we had like badges. I mean, aside from like achievements through Steam, there wasn't, or I guess it's through Xbox Game Pass, there wasn't anything else. Ew, Edie's in my room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
That's nice.
That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
The loft. That's nice. You can select music. This is so cool. I love our room. It's very cozy in here. We've already messed with like customizing gear and stuff. I think I might take off my helmet because I'm just like tired of looking at it during cutscenes, but I guess it's fine. Because it gives us like extra stuff. I think it's really important to have this. It increases our weapon damage by 5%. That's a really good thing to have. Okay, we'll just keep it on. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Unfortunately, I feel like there wasn't a ton of like action in today's adventure, but the lore and the crew and the Normandy and everything that happened in today was amazing. I am really looking forward to getting into the meatier parts of this game already. And I am a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of like side quests and main quests that we already have. So much going on that I'm not really sure what to do first. So in the comments below, if you guys would like to just tell me where you would like to see me go first, what side missions I should do right now, and what crew members I should pick up first, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And I would really, really appreciate the input. Just remember not to post any spoilers. I hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure. I love it so far. I've been loving my time in Mass Effect 2. The sniper gun is a little bit like crazy zoomy, but the power behind it and already kind of messing with some of the skills that we've got going on, I think I'm really gonna love the combat in this game. I don't really like the submachine gun. It's a little bit too like spray and pray for me, but the heavy pistol and our sniper gun I think are gonna make a really awesome mix. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for joining me on today's adventure. Bye everyone.